Good morning, friends. I hope that you are doing well and ready for the next video. This is day 1, English Home Language. But first, it's story time. I want you to listen carefully, sit back and relax. Let's meet Sammy Snake. This is Sammy Snake. He loves the seaside. Sometimes he swims in the sea. But most of all, he likes to sunbathe on the sand. He always takes care of his skin in the sun and slaps on lots of sun cream. Sometimes Sammy wears a sun hat and sunglasses too. Sammy Snake hisses his sound like this. Can you hear him hissing at the start of the words like sun, sea, and sand? I'm not satisfied, hissed Sammy to himself. I'm not satisfied with being the same as everyone else. I'd like a special skill. I'd like to be a superhero, the strongest snake ever. Oh, and I'd have superpowers, a super sense of smell. I'd sniff out danger like smoke and save the day. Sammy smiled and then scowled. Stop! No, no, he hissed. If I was a superhero, I couldn't be a superstar. I'd like to be a superstar. I'd sing on the stage. The sound of my singing voice would be splendid. Stop! No, no, he hissed. I'm still not satisfied with that. On second thoughts, he said, I suspect I could be a sports star, a soccer star, a skydiver, a sailor, a skier, sliding down the slopes, a swimmer, speeding through the sea. No, no, stop. I'm still not satisfied, he said. Secretly, I've always thought I'd be rather a splendid space scientist. I'd soar between the stars and satellites in my spacecraft. I'd explore the solar system. Sammy Snake sucked on some strawberries and sighed. Suddenly he felt rather sleepy and sat down thinking. What I'd like best of all right now is a snooze in the sun. The sand was soft and warm. He could hear the sound of the sea and smell the scent of the seaside. Sammy smiled. In fact, Sammy smiled so much that he started to hiss and laugh. He hissed and snorted and slapped his sides with his tail. The sound of Sammy hissing was so loud that some of his friends came to see what the fuss was about. Talking Tess gave him a tap. Peter Puppy gave him a pat. Are you all right? Asked Annie Apple. Sammy opened one eye sleepily. I have realized that my life is super just as it is. I have somewhere safe and soft to sleep. The sun is shining. I have splendid things to eat. I have super friends like you. Simple and oh so satisfying, he said, smiling. Then he closed his eye and went back to sleep. This time he didn't hiss. He snorted softly instead, as he often does at the ends of words and stories. Did you enjoy the story, friends? What sound did you hear the most? Can you remember? Yes, the S sound. Say it with me. S. For this activity, you are going to use some clay and your body. With clay, make the S. Remember to start at the star, going all around. When you are finished, stand up and make a large S in the air with your fingers, from stretching high to the roof and going down to the ground. What kind of words and things start with S? Snake, like Sammy Snake. S is for skateboard. S is for sunflower. S is for sword. S is for seahorse. S is for socks. And S is for sleep. Are there any other words that you can think of that start with the S sound? Now it's time to get your worksheets. Remember, your pencil must be sharpened, knees together, toes together, back must touch the chair, and be ready to work. Open on this page. Pause the video until you get your things and your workstation ready. Remember, make sure that it is day 1, Monday's worksheet that you are going to do. The date is 25 January 2021. Take your grey pencil and trace over the date. With the help of an adult, look at the picture and discuss what you see. Pause the video and I will give you time to discuss. Are you finished? Let's read. I am going to read for you and then you can read with me. Anne and Sam sit. Now read with me. Look at the star and where it's moving. Anne and Sam sit. Can you see the S sounds in that sentence? Read it with me. Anne and Sam sit. Now, write your own name on the line and with help read the sentence. On the line you are going to write your own name and the sentence will read, your name can sit. For example, I'm going to use my name. Teacher Zandre can sit. The next page, number 4. Say the sound and trace it with 5 colors. Remember to start at the stars and follow the arrow. Remember to use 5 colors. You can use your wax crayons to do this. Pause the video and trace the sound S. Next, say the word and trace over it. Snake. Snake. Take your gray pencil and trace over the word snake. Be sure to color the picture when you are done. Look for the letter S and circle it. How many can you count? Now we are going to practice writing the S sound. Remember, when we write big letters, we write in the head and the tummy of the cat. When we write small letters, we only write in the tummy of the cat. Remember to write neatly. Pause the video and write this sound. Read the words and listen to the sounds. Look out for the S sounds in the words. The first one, Sam. Can you see the S sound? Sits. Can you see that there's a sound at the beginning and the end of the word sits? Say it with me. Sits. Sat. The word sat starts with the letter S. Say it with me. Sat. Sad. The word sad starts with the letter S. Say it with me. Sad. The next word is sit. Can you see that it starts with the letter S? Sun, the last one. Can you see that sun also starts with the letter S? Say it with me. Sun. Well done, grade ones. We are so proud of you. And we cannot wait to see you again. Take a break and be ready for the next lesson. Bye.